Hi, I'm Dr. Greg Lentz with Hearts with Hands, and I'm standing here in the parking lot of Community Baptist Church in Newport, North Carolina.
Yes, sir.
And Brother Billy, this is the church where you pastor.
Yes, sir.
And we started in Greenville, North Carolina, at Pastor Tim Butler's at People's Baptist, and that's where we had staged 2 trailers ahead of the storm because we didn't know for sure exactly where it was going to hit and where the storm was coming. And so I've got Pastor Billy from Community Baptist, and then we got Brother Jim from Freedom Baptist, and then I got Brother Cliff. He's all the way down in the Sneed's Ferry and Folkestone, down in that area, and so we're trying to get down to his church as well. But what I want y'all guys to tell them, what are you experiencing here? What devastation have you seen? And then I know you can reiterate the power situation. You're all the way out. You're in Havelock, which is how far up the road?
About 15 minutes up the road.
You're about 15 minutes up the road. Okay, so from your area all the way down through here, there's no power, right?
Correct.
Okay, and so your folks need, what are they, like water and the food items and the ice?
Yes, sir.
All of those main essentials, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and the same way here.
Absolutely.
And we've got vans now leaving.
Yes, sir.
And they're going out in the communities that's been affected, correct?
Correct.
All right, and so you got 3 vans leaving.
4 vans. Got
4 vans.
Van going, yeah.
All right, 4 vans leaving, and they have our food boxes on there. They're going to have water on there, and we're trying to get in the trailer now and get the hygiene kits and send some of those on there as well, and get those into these affected areas. And so, for me, as the president director of Hearts with Hands, the only way we can continue to help these pastors is you got to help us. We spent close to $30,000 just to get these first loads packed on the ground and in these communities. And so the only way we can continue to help is I've got to have your help. So guys, you tell them, you know, if you want help, then you got to implore to them, we got to have help, okay? So you talk to them a minute.
I'm sure many of you have already seen pictures of the area and videos and whatnot, but to be here, I've heard several pastors who've ministered here for years say this is the worst it's ever been, and I think these gentlemen agree with that. We've been hit by many a storm, but to go around and see people's houses with trees in it. We have a man in our church that has leukemia, just had his 3rd leukemia treatment, has a tree sitting in the middle of his house. And they're without power still. Most of our city's without power still. I know from our city down, all the way down to the coast, is still without power. I drove down here this morning and saw probably at least 20 trees still sitting on lines. They haven't even been able to get the lines off. So we're going to be without power for a long time. And our folks have been flooded, and one half of our city was completely underwater. They've been running out of their generators, so their food supplies are going bad. So they need food, they need the water, they need the supplies.
Right, okay. And Brother Billy, you tell them about your little area here.
All right, we're here right here in Newport, and I'll just reiterate what Brother Jim said. They're talking about this like the 1,000-year flood. People have lived here all their life, never seen the flooding we've seen here. Just about 2 miles from here is the Newport River. It flooded, covered the road. If you were in Newport, you could not get out. You were trapped in Newport. So it was flooding all around. And some folks in our area couldn't get to their home for a couple of days. And we needed supplies. People need water. The water that we have, a lot of us are here on well water, so we have no power, we have no water. And we're going out to the community today. We're trying to get some of our bus kids to the lower areas, apartment complexes that cannot get out. We're not adequately prepared. So we're kind of imploring you to help so we can get out to the communities as best we can to help meet, supply the needs. Because as he said, we've got houses that are flooded. I have several church members that have trees on their houses. Got one that their house was flooded. Even right here at the church, if we can look down the road, we got a power line right down the road from here. So we may be a long time without power, and we implore, please help us any way you can. We'll get it out to the community as best we can as well.
Okay. side of that affected
Yes.
area that runs to the rescue. So here's what we got to have. We need supplies in Asheville, North Carolina, at the warehouse at Swannanoa. We've got to have dollars to make this happen. And then we've got to have your prayers and your help. If you want to write to us, you can write to us at P.O. Box 6444, Asheville, North Carolina, 28816. And you can go to the website. There's a list on the website. If you want to do a collection drive from your business, from your school, civic organization, your church, your Sunday school class, you can go there and get that list. And it gives you all the essential items that these folks need for desperate situations like they're facing today. And so what we're trying to do this morning, today, is trying to get into these affected areas and at least get them some ice, get them some water, get them some food, and get them something to hold them until they can at least get some power back on this part of the southeast. So again, from these guys' hearts, from my heart to your heart, we've got to have your help. So please do your very best. Heartswithhands.org. And if you could donate today, that would be so tremendous, and that would get straight to us where we can continue to send word. I've got a trailer sitting at the warehouse, a reefer trailer ready to come down here that we could fill up full of ice.
That would be great. That would
Full
be
of
great,
ice.
Chris.
But I've got to have help to do it. And so, guys, we got to have their help.
Yes, we do.
Amen.
And so we're going to get on the horn, we're going to get on the phone, and we're going to try to start getting folks helping us as well. But would you do your very best today? Again, heartswithhands.org, donate online, or you can write to us, P.O. Box 6444, Asheville, North Carolina, 28816. And from here in Newport, North Carolina, Havelock, North Carolina, and headed to Sneeds Ferry, Folkestone, North Carolina, we want to say thank you and God bless you today from all of us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.